Alright, so this is the day after my last video, talking about C3 and how that was compensating for the heel lift I had. I've obviously not been wearing the heel lift now for over 24 hours, more like kind of 36 at this point. And C3 area is definitely better. I can feel it on the back, it's definitely better. But the problem is now, it's like, well, C5 has been playing up today, and it almost feels like, you know, after my Atlas getting adjusted, it's kind of like working its way down, messing things up. That's kind of what it feels like. So definitely feeling okay now with C5, but there's the whole day around that area. Again, it might be C4, C6. I'm not sure, but for me, it's often C5. It's from at least historically. That's been really painful, and the reason I was picking up that there might be something is because it was really difficult to talk pretty much the whole day. It was hard to get any kind of volume out, and when I felt the back, I was like, oh, because I was like, whenever I'm doing like humming or whatever, like vocal exercise obviously, and it's I find it when I find it really difficult, I'm always like, oh, hang on, like let me just check the back, and yeah, as expected, there's something there. So C5 is causing a problem today. I was talking to the guy from the Gold Coast who did the AtlasProfilax treatment now 10 days ago, and he was saying that like it's just kind of your body kind of lower down, it's kind of just getting into alignment, trying to get used to the new position of the Atlas, because essentially what the Atlas is doing is if the Atlas has been rotated your whole life, it's kind of like if you're off to the side, your center of gravity, like everything else kind of adjusts to fit with it, so your whole body can kind of go out of shape. When they correct the Atlas, now you're straight, you kind of got a new center, so everything else has to kind of adjust to where it should be. But obviously with me, because I was wearing that heel lift, it's kind of messed up the process a little bit, but now because that's taken out, and I've got the Atlas straight, it's permanent fixed apparently, straight, then that stuff should kind of sort itself out. So yeah, C3 and C5 had problems with those today and yesterday. C3 seems to be better, C5 getting better this evening, but yeah, throughout the day it's been really pretty bad. So like, you know, as I said, humming was really difficult. Like I couldn't talk, people couldn't hear me just there, they'd have to ask me to speak again. These are kind of issues I've had a long time, but this kind of stuff should be, you know, sorted out very soon. I'm thinking maybe even tomorrow or, you know, Sunday I'll wake up and I'll feel, you know, like I don't have a problem at all. But yeah, today's been especially hard with that. But the good thing is, yeah, this evening has definitely been a bit easier, so I'm confident that yeah, maybe tomorrow or Sunday, as I said, things might be a bit better. What's interesting is that I had pretty much no reflux today, and in the morning when I woke up, nothing like kind of on my tongue. For me, yeah, there's that a little bit, but really clear compared to usual. I had no mucus in the back of my throat. Every single day since AtlasProfilax and before it, I've had reflux. It got a bit better with AtlasProfilax, but then since the C3 was sorted out yesterday, woke up this morning and nothing there. As I said, it was difficult to talk this morning, I think, because of the C5 stuff. But the actual, there was no actual reflux, or very little, which is really good. So it's kind of like I've got the Atlas sorted out, C3 sorted out, and C5, hopefully, as I said, my body's working on it. That's what it feels like anyway. And hopefully, hopefully the next couple of days will be really good, and hopefully for the rest of my life. But that's kind of what I've been dealing with at the moment, and I thought I'd share that. And I have no qualifications, I'm not qualified to give advice on any of these things, but I can this is about, I guess, my health journey, and I can tell my experience. So if you're interested and you think this might be related to you, hopefully this is helpful. But yeah, for me, AtlasProfilax is kind of like the foundational thing, because it sorts everything, that's kind of like everything kind of stems from that. And then yeah, the knock-on effect of having a heel lift and has kind of messed up the C3, and then that's now better, but yes, C5 now trying to work itself out. So as I said, hopefully things get better. But yeah, as I said, I'm not qualified to say all this stuff. but I've spent so much money and time and energy in the last couple of years trying to figure out my kind of health when it comes. It was primarily just singing, but also to do with just not waking up with a sore throat every morning, and people just being able to hear me, and not having all this tightness everywhere. That's kind of led me on this journey to figure out what's going on. And so these are some things I've discovered. So yeah, Atlas, as a foundational thing, I think you should get that looked at. And yeah, it's important that you find, if you're going to go down the Atlas route, it's important that you find someone who is able to give you a permanent fix, because I had 18 Atlas orthogonal treatments and it never lasted more than 5 days was the longest, I think. The shortest was 10 days. I had to hold myself in an awkward position. With AtlasProfilax, they massage the fascia rather than actually knock the vertebrae into place, so that when the Atlas kind of goes to where it should be after the fascia is really, really loose, they use a specific massage tool. Then they massage over it to tighten the fascia, and then it's basically locked in place because your fascia there is really, really tight. So unless you get hit really, really hard in that exact spot, it's not going to come out again. So I feel very, very blessed to have found a permanent solution. And yeah, it's not something that anyone's really going to tell you unless you go looking for it. So if you're hearing me and you have a problem with your Atlas, I'd go get that done. There's about 100 people worldwide, I think, who are training it, and there's 3 in Australia, and I saw one guy in the Gold Coast, as I said. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Sorry I rambled a bit, but yeah, this is kind of just my update, 10 days after the AtlasProfilax treatment. But for singing, it makes just an immediate difference. And if there's something wrong here, it affects your vocals like nothing else, and other functions, like, as I said, reflux. I don't get the reflux if I'm in good alignment here. It's pretty amazing. Like, people put you on PPIs and different diets and stuff, and it might not, the thing is, I knew something was probably not quite right, because I generally am pretty healthy. Like, I eat all good things, I exercise a lot and everything. But so I always kind of figured it must be something else, something fundamental. So it's not just a case of take PPIs, have a nasal spray. It's more. It went a lot deeper than that. So yeah, sorry for rambling, but just trying to make it clear that your Atlas might be to blame for your problems, your vocal issues, your reflux, other symptoms you might have. So I'd urge you to get that checked out. Yeah, that's it for now, and I'll make another video very soon to explain kind of where I'm up to then. Hopefully it's in a good place. Yeah, and I'll speak to you all soon.